Welcome back to Finn versus History, together with Horatio Gould.
Hello.
We're going through the life of Mahatma Gandhi, and this is part 2, and it's Gandhi in South Africa.
Yep.
It's terrific stuff.
Yep.
1893 to 1914.
This is all the cricket countries, right?
This is Gandhi's on a tour of the cricket countries.
Yeah.
Now, to recap, we started off where we were in the British Raj, and I had a lovely time.
Halcyon days.
That's the end of my recap. Gandhi has got his degree, but he can't get a job in India, which is, I guess, the past in other countries.
Yeah, isn't it?
He's bad at public speaking, and he's gone to South Africa.
Riz.
He's got no riz.
Yeah, he hasn't had to get riz.
Yeah.
Arranged marriages mean you don't have to get riz. You're not put into the fucking pressure cooker. You're not out in the clubs working it out.
Not working the clubs.
You
Not
have to
working
work the
hammering the circuit. What?
He hasn't got Riz, but he might have a friend called Riz.
Riz like Riz Ahmed.
Riz Ahmed.
Riz Ahmed.
Yeah,
You never know.
you never know. Does Gandhi have a friend called Riz? Let's get
Google
it.
it.
Come on.
Google it. Come on, Charlie.
Fingers crossed. Come on.
Wow.
Right.
Google
has said,
Google's gone.
"Fuck off."
Google's got nothing. Did you used to play that game? Was it called Google Whack, where you had to try and get
Nothing.
nothing? You've just done that, Charlie.
Wow. There aren't many great matches for your show.
Google's gone. Try using words that might appear. Did Gandhi have a friend called Riz? No.
No,
He had a friend called Herman and a friend called Charlie, and his personal secretary was called Pyralal.
but no Riz.
Bloody hell. How am I saying that?
Pyralal. Didn't his dad die of Pyralal?
No, I think my wife can't Pyralal Park. But anyway, no one called Riz.
Yeah.
Right.
But great effort, Charlie.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Playing a miss, but
Noble
I
effort.
like the attitude.
Yeah.
So, Gandhi's dad died of some kind of explosive piles, and Gandhi wasn't there to hold his hand because he was fucking his 13-year-old wife who was pregnant, but that was fine because he was also 13. He'd gone to London. Was he Jack the Ripper? We can't know.
Yep.
And he's now gone to South Africa, having failed to start a law firm in India. And he arrives in South Africa in April 1893. Horatio Gould, would you like to place April 1893 for us?
1893, so I guess this is after the first Sherlock Holmes novel.
Just double check that, please, Charlie. While he's doing that, I can say that April 1893 is Hitler's 4th birthday. Hitler's a 4-year-old toddler at this point. His fourth birthday party takes place in April 1893.
Right, okay. So when was the first one? 1887. That's nice. And I guess this is before Gemma Collins' first book. Has she written a book, Gemma Collins?
Gemma Collins has written a book. Well, she's written 2.
First book.
Didn't Steinbeck write like 4?
You're thinking of J.D. Salinger.
That's
Salinger wrote 2 books? At least 6.
Christ.
Right.
Collins is a third of the way through. Collins is closer to J.D. Salinger than I am.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. This country. So, April 1893, Gemma Collins' tomes have not yet been published.
Yeah.
Arthur Conan Doyle's have been.
Yeah.
Hitler's blowing out the candles on his 4th birthday cake.
Yeah.
And immediately, Gandhi arrives in South Africa and he takes part in legal practice and activism to boost the rights of Indians in South Africa.
Yeah.
Let's just get into what South Africa is like in 1893. I think it's fair to say it's quite a racist society.
That's well. I think leave the politics at the door. I'd say.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. It's quite a separate society.
It's a colourful society, and some people say that's a problem.
Yes, there are colours in society. I suppose people stick to their own. You might say
it's a rainbow coalition.
Not really a
The
coalition.
colours are stacked on top of each other in a defined order.
Yes, it's more of a
colour's
it's more
on
of a
top,
Dulux colour chart than a rainbow, isn't it? They're all separate in their own sections.
Sure.
And this is pre-apartheid.
Right.
And South Africa at
They
this
didn't
point
need apartheid because it went without saying.
Exactly. Apartheid was a word they came up with later for what's already been going on.
Yeah.
And South Africa at this point is a very, very interesting period of history for us dads. The latter half of the 19th century.
Rorke's Drift happened 20 years ago. With black woman in church.
A black woman in church. Here, Rorke's Drift. Praise
yes, Lord.
Jesus. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
The Zulu kingdom is in an uneasy truce with there's the British Republic of South Africa, and then there's the Boer republics. the Transvaal.
The Boer War must be around this time, right?
Yeah, we're going to get into the Boer War in this episode. If you would like to hear our Rorke's Drift special, that's on the Patreon where we did that one live. Anyway, so a very interesting time in South Africa. Gandhi arrives and he has these critical, formative moments. So together with the
busting
over my dad's dead body, my dead body. He gets on a train in South Africa, and he had a first-class ticket. And at this point, he's
wearing a suit. He's fucking.
He sees himself.
His hair.
He's had tea with William Hanson.
He says he sees himself as a Briton before he's an Indian.
Yes.
At this point, he loves the empire. At this
point, and South Africa will change that.
Right.
He goes, no, you're not British.
Yeah.
So he's on a train. He's forced to sit on the floor away from the white passengers, even though he had a first-class ticket.
I mean, that's quite embarrassing.
Yeah.
If you go on...
For who? Sorry.
Well, I mean, this is when we took Charlie on first class when we were doing the
of
live
course.
pod tour.
You took my ticket.
Nearly got sparked out. I think you should have probably been treated like Gandhi.
Yes.
Where you had to sit on the floor faced away from all the other passengers.
It would have been simpler.
When we threw away the race laws... We did throw out a baby with that bathwater.
Yeah, which was some passengers should have to...
Irrespective of race, there should be a place where passengers who shouldn't be in first class, even though they have a ticket, have to sit on the floor. Because you could not behave.
I got called scum.
You got called scum by a guy
but
wearing
also,
a fucking...
you were halfway through a caramel wafer bar. So while you're being bollocked, you're still trying to spot... You're still trying to maintain your, but you're still, chewing on a chocky bar.
And wasn't he like a train spotter in like a death metal t-shirt?
Yeah, he looked like shit as well, but I was just covered in chocolate.
He just seemed to get on trains. He wasn't spotting them. He was just...
He was a sad man. He was a sad little man.
He was obsessed with the first class experience, seemingly.
Well, if you were obsessed with you would be annoyed.
I think he's insecure about being there in the first place. And I'm there being like chocolate boy. And then he got all upset about it.
I mean, what does first class even mean? If you're...
Exactly.
He shouldn't have been there either.
And by the way, it's the best first class in the UK by far.
He and I should have been fighting in the toilet rather than...
Yes, you should have been. So anyway, Gandhi is kicked into a gutter because he walked near a white person's house.
Right.
Now, there was a thing about Indians not being allowed to walk on pavements.
Indians or untouchables or...
No, so in South Africa...
Right.
We'll get into this, but South Africa is a stratified society, obviously. Whites, black Africans, and then other, what they would say, coloured people.
Yeah.
So that's everyone who didn't fit into either of those categories. Now, he had this formative experience.
There's not a lot of positive discrimination.
No. I think it's just discrimination.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. It's not Kevin Peterson complaining that he can't get in the cricket team. Because
it's Kevin Peterson complaining why there's so many black people walking near my house.
No, Kevin Peterson...
But I guess he does say that probably as well.
Well, Kevin Peterson's origin story is that he kicked off at the quota system that was done to try and right some of these wrongs.
Yeah.
And then he goes to England where there's
Was that you before you got in line with the Apollo?
Excuse me? Yeah, and then he goes back and plays at the Wanderers in Johannesburg and absolutely knocks it about. He gets booed, but he knocks it all over the park. And then they're going, shit, okay, well, maybe
that was a mistake.
Maybe quota systems are bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, he has this formative moment where he's on a train in first class with his first class ticket, and then he gets kicked off because I think there's another passenger. I mean, classic, another white passenger's like, excuse me. A Karen, a South African Karen. He gets kicked off this train and he has to sit in a waiting room in Pietermaritzburg station. And supposedly, while he's sitting in this station waiting room, he has a long night at the Soul. You just did your fly up.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for the pause.
Right, okay.
I think it helps sets the scene. Go on. That's what you were saying.
We are talking about the horny holy man. And what else could he have done in that waiting room? My God. This is where he's convinced that basically he was deluded, that he had always seen himself as a Briton first and then an Indian, and that the British Empire meant that he would be treated as such in every part of it.
Is it sort of like that scene in a sort of psychological thriller where near the end someone realises that his friend has been the bad guy all along, and it's like they re-go over all those things?
It's Hank on the toilet in Breaking Bad.
But
Walter White.
But then it's the most... They might be Racist.
Oh,
What do you think?
I think that he only realizes he's Indian when he's on the toilet. Huh?
He's like,
I'm Indian. What? So he then starts. Now there's in Natal, which is the that's where
Rorke's Drift was, right?
happens. There is legislation
That's
coming.
Natal that happens there.
Natal that happens there. Lovely stuff. How are they going to get the Jamaican accent into this episode? Natal that happens there. So the Natal is trying to introduce legislation to remove voting rights from Indians. And so he petitions unsuccessfully against this legislation.
10,000 people signed a petition, but back then 10,000 signatures petition, it's a lot harder to get than now.
Yes, there's not
Because
just
now it's just an online thing.
Yeah.
But this, you have to go.
Sometimes I even
Door to
go
door.
to sign. I go, oh, it's a good petition. I go sign it,
And they ask you one thing.
and I go, fuck off. No,
Fuck off.
in the bin. In the bin.
Yeah.
Jeremy Clarkson.
Write your
in the
name.
bin.
Fuck off.
No. Give us your email address. Fuck off.
Are you a robot? Fuck off.
Don't. Petition's
Name
got,
6 motorcycles.
You've ruined
Fuck
it.
off.
You've ruined it. You've lost me. I'm not signing your petition. I don't care what it's for. It has to just be easy.
It has to be just bang.
If it's any speed bumps at all, fuck off. No.
Yeah.
Done. No petitions. So he forms the Not All Indian Congress,
Sure.
which is not.
Well,
not
he's very against Nuttall.
He is. Yeah.
He does not like people.
Not like the Not All Men conference
Yeah.
that I run. The Not All Indian Congress in 1894, and he starts to think about this non-violent stuff. This is what we'll see in this episode.
so it becomes radicalized.
Radically non-violent.
Yeah. This is where his terrorism begins.
Yeah, his boring terrorism begins in South Africa.
In the Boer War. Yeah.
In the Boer War. Lovely stuff. Well, let's get into that. So in 1899, let's just dig into the Boer War because we will do a series on it. And but again, Boer Corps. You know, plinth helmets.
Come on.
Boer Corps. Why isn't that on my TikTok? Raj Corps, Boer Corps.
So you know how your algorithm is listening to you? I can imagine you just at home going, Boer Corps.
Raj
Me as a
Corps.
man in British Raj, 1899. Please now.
Please. If you're listening, the Chinese person who's listening, I want to see myself as the. Is this working? It doesn't work. Hello.
Xi Jinping. Hello.
Dad trying to speak to AI. He gets caught by his wife. Me as a British soldier in Rorke's Drift. Hello. Xi Jinping. Oh, sorry. No, hi. No, come in. Hi.
The torch is on.
Glasses at the end of the nose. Me as a imperial soldier. Me wearing a red tunic in hot country with coolies and punka water. Hello, honey. Sorry,
less fat. Me, less fat, but British Raj.
No, me
Good shape.
younger, muscly. Surrounded by brown slaves. That's
Did you
what.
get that,
Sorry,
She?
no, sorry. Hello, hi, how you doing? How'd you work this thing anyway? Well, it's like calling
God, AI is going to ruin the world. Me as a
me on FaceTime with my dad. It's just like that. Me as a hello, Dad. Me as a British Raj lieutenant in the Raj. Please now. Wearing big shorts. Telling people off wearing big shorts.
wife respects me.
Anyway, so the Boer War kicks off because there is this tension between the British in the south of Africa.
White on white violence.
It is. Please, a minute's silence for all we lose in the tragic white on white violence of the Boer War. You know, the Zulu stuff, that's all a bit of fun.
Yeah.
But this is white on white violence.
Yeah,
this
come
is
on.
serious. If you're listening and you've got a drink in your hand, pour some out for all the whites we lose, okay? So the Boers are obviously originally Dutch. If you heat Dutch people up, they become hard as diamonds.
It's true. Because the Dutch are quite a cold,
frank
people.
Yeah.
But I guess
Blunt.
roasted in the sun, something comes out of them.
It becomes racist and rude.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not you when you're hot.
Yes, sure.
Dutch ovens.
Yes.
Thank you, Phoebe. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes, these Dutch people had got to South Africa, and it was essentially like my wife putting a duvet over my head and farting. I say very racist things when my wife starts ovening me.
Sure. And Frank is out the attic and she's racist as hell.
You think I'm racist now? Wait until my wife puts a duvet over me and farts. Anyway, that's essentially what happens with the Boers.
Right.
So the Boers are like I guess it's like American West in that they're constantly trying to break free of the restraints of the British Empire, which has abolished slavery, famously. And the Boers hate that. Their culture
They're very anti-woke.
is slaves.
Yeah.
They're anti-slavery.
Yeah.
So they're constantly trying to...
They're like the Confederates, right?
Yeah.
It's sort of the same vibe.
So there's like a Benny Hill thing where they're running, chasing after slaves rather than topless women, and the British are trying to chase them to try and stop them from chasing after the slaves.
Yeah.
That's the South of Africa politics in
The
the
one
18...
who ate the fly to eat that whole thing.
Yeah, the Dutch guy that made a slave and then the Brits chat to the Dutch.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what, Charlie?
Is there any notion of woke in South Africa now? Is it like what you know how people say like you're woke?
Well, I think what they deem woke. Well, look,
Are they behind
let's
now?
Let's look at our friend of the show, Errol Musk. Michelle Obama. She's obviously
it's the wokest South African guy there
he's
is.
got a 9-inch schlong.
Yeah,
Are they fuming about the whole woke thing?
I think.
not sure it's really.
When you look
reached
at Elon Musk, he won't stop
he's
talking
reached
about
them.
it.
When I was there, it was like, I mean, they've got other things going on.
Yeah, our idea, us talking about which bathroom, it's like I'm trying not to get killed in the bathroom.
Yeah,
It's a different sort of.
what's a bathroom? Yeah, that's why woke is it's a privileged thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's less. I think America. There's the madness of America. It can be so surreal that it's funny. South Africa, it gets quite serious quite quickly.
Yeah, it's
less of a laugh.
Yeah, I suppose you're woke if you're not killing women regularly. Maybe
Yeah.
I mean that's that's the big thing.
That's the woke mind virus.
I think violence against women and girls is the big South African thing currently. So yeah, I don't know what woke looks like in South Africa. Anyway, I'll tell you when it was not woke was 1899. There's this constant tension between the Dutch settlers, the Boers, and the British, and Rorke's Drift kicks off ultimately because the British start managing the Boer republics because they're too skint, and the Zulus are nicking all their cattle, and these fuckers love their farms. My God, Clarkson's farm in the sun.
It really is. This Clarkson, they're all
Clarkson farms. Yeah. Anyway, so the Boer War kicks off ultimately because those tensions erupt. Yeah. And Gandhi is on the scene. He's our man on the ground in the Boer War. And he's passionately in favour supporting the British because he's an empire man at this point. At this point,
he loves the empire.
It's the great sort of Darth Vader story. In that, he's...
you were the chosen one. You were meant to save the empire.
He's a kid with a shit haircut, right? Anakin. Meant to save the empire.
Yeah.
And then he slowly turns...
To the dark side.
Of Indian independence.
I think that's what Star Wars is about.
I think it's about Gandhi. And I'm Luke Skywalker?
The Empire in Star Wars represents the anti-colonialists.
Yes.
The people who want to break up the Empire.
Yeah.
And the rebels are the brave colonialists trying to hold it all together.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. We're the Ewoks.
Well, the Brits. Yeah.
Lord Mountbatten is the Ewok. No. And I'm aware that for our listeners who are, they're Star Wars kids.
Yeah.
Have you seen the clips of people who actually go to like lightsaber conventions and like learn lightsaber fighting?
Yes.
And there's different like styles. That's sort of like
listeners. For me, I just hear like, that's 1,000 more patrons. Ka-ching.
Yeah, exactly. Ka-ching. Yeah. Yeah. I'm highly trained in Type 2. I'm a Type 2 lightsaber swordsman. But
I mean, we laugh, but this
is
is the empire in which we built our back on. We built our back on the...
We're standing on the shoulders of monks, yeah, I know.
On the slippery, greasy shoulders.
Yeah, $1 versus $100,000 lightsaber. Who is buying a lightsaber for $100,000? Fucking hell, it does look good, though. That's just a flamethrower. That's a flamethrower and a torch.
Yeah.
I bet it's a flashlight as well. Anyway... the FleshLightSaber. The FleshLightSaber.
So you have a pussy in the bottom of it.
Turn it off.
No, I think it's dual use at the same time.
Darth Maul.
You can fuck one side and then it's... Because it means that if you get horny during a fight, you can do both. What, a deleted scene from The Phantom Menace?
Obi-Wan Kenobi
they walk in on... I think you'd lose a lot of aura if you walk in on Darth Maul and he's just...
Still in the mask.
Yeah, I think we should cut that. Yeah, I don't think that adds to the story. Let's cut that out.
No,
we'll save that for deleted scenes.
Phantom Menace, I reckon. Phantom Menace. Makes more sense. You know, Obi-Wank Kenobi. That's what Phoebe's written. You know, and she's vegetarian.
Yeah, and she's
Her brain's only working at 30%. If you ate pork, Phoebe,
yeah, there's a strong breeze.
God knows, but you're a falafel mogger. Yes, I can't remember how we got into that, but essentially, yeah, Gandhi's Darth Vader, but at this point he's Anakin. Okay, it's the Boer War, and Gandhi immediately offers to help the British Army. He gathers Indian volunteers.
So he's not all bad.
No, he's a great guy at this point. I'm a big fan of Gandhi.
Yeah, this is handy Gandhi.
This is handy. Gandhi's very handy. It's handy Andy from like Ground Force, but it's handy Gandhi.
Yeah. So
anyway.
there's different phases of his life. There was Randy Gandhi when he's busting and he's always Randy Gandhi.
Randy Gandhi is
But there's openly Randy Gandhi.
Yeah, and there's
now we're getting to Handy Gandhi.
Yeah.
So we're moving.
And then was Antsy Gandhi?
Was there a handstandy Gandhi moment? I don't think it was.
Handstandy Gandhi. What, he's doing handstands?
I don't know if that part comes in.
So he forms the Indian Ambulance Corps, which is obviously he's non-violent, or he's Jainist teachings mean he's non-violent, but he goes, well, I can form a stretcher service basically. So 1,100 people join the Indian Ambulance Corps, and they all receive war medals after the war because he genuinely thinks that helping the Brits would prove that they were worthy of equality.
Which is a mistake that a lot of people in the colonies must make.
Yep.
If I'm really brave when I help the Brits when they really need us, they will then respect us when the war's over.
You don't understand what colonialism is, guys.
No.
You help us because you have to.
Yeah. And when we need you, we'll be like, you guys are brilliant. But the second we don't, get on the floor.
back on the floor. Make me a gin.
Yeah.
Gandhi said of the Brits, quote, "The average Englishman believed that the Indian was a coward, incapable of taking risks or looking beyond his immediate self-interest."
Well,
so he's trying to prove them wrong, I suppose.
So I guess the stereotype now of the Send Bob Indian, that's a man who's looking for his immediate self-interest, sure. But is he a coward incapable of taking risks? I don't know.
He's taking risks.
I think that's a risk. Commenting on your own account without a burner on Sydney Sweeney's pic saying "Send Bob's pretty princess."
Yeah,
your whole workplace can see that.
Your wife can see that.
That's not a coward.
No,
that's not a man incapable of taking a risk. It is a man who can't look beyond his immediate self-interest.
But is it a risk? I suppose
you cannot deny that Gandhi didn't achieve a lot in his life, whether you support it or not. He got a lot done, and you realise this is why he had to be so disciplined. Because as soon as you open the lid, it's put my ass in your asshole.
But think of the untapped power of India as a nation.
He's the only man to do it, and look how much he got done.
If even 5%,
he brought an empire to its knees.
If even 5% of them could stop sending requests for bobs, they would. This is what we talk about. We talk about the brick economies.
Yeah,
Brazil equally as
bigger
horny.
than China.
Too horny. Brazil. Right?
China, they got that shit on lock.
Stop wiggling your bottom in the street and fucking start a business. Okay? Brazil. Right. India. My God. It is terrifying to think of the potential of India have. 1 billion people.
So he was probably right. Semen retention is the...
Again, it's about context, isn't it? Semen retention in this country seems perverted. But in India, where the air is perverted...
You can unlock the potential of a nation.
Lock in. In 1903, Gandhi starts a newspaper called Indian Opinion. It establishes a unified
sort
voice.
Of like LBC, but for for Indians in Africa.
Yeah, Nick Ferrari Masala, James O'Bargy,
James O'Bargy.
Oh Christ. So he writes in the newspaper, it is the duty
of... Ian Dahl,
that's good.
Ian Dahl's the best one. Come on, Ian Dahl. Fucking hell. It is the duty of every thoughtful Indian not to marry. In case he is helpless in regard to marriage, he should abstain from sexual intercourse with his wife. So this is where we start to get to the celibacy. He starts a sort of like an ashram, is that what it's called? Like a kind of cult house in, it's called the Phoenix Settlement in 1904, a cooperative space for his followers to practice not busting on each other. And he marks his first experiment with communal living. So he's starting to be a bit of a hippy dippy
Sure.
at this point. Now, in 1906, we have the Zulu Rebellion, okay, which is, again, the fragile peace after the Anglo-Zulu War of 1879 erupts again, and the Zulus kick off once more, and Gandhi immediately reforms the Indian Ambulance Corps because he is in support of the British Empire. He's still Anakin at this point. This is where we also start to get a sense of one of Gandhi's big, shall we say, blind spots or boo-boos, which is that although he is an anti-imperialist...
He's a scholar and a racist.
He's a scholar and a racist. Yeah. Again, he really embraces the 1890s.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a man of his time.
Yeah.
And what a time it is to be a man. So he says, quote, "What is our duty in these calamitous times in the colony? It is not for me to say whether the revolt of the Kafirs," now that's a racial term for the black Africans.
It's not a fermented yogurt that's good for your gut.
No, that's kefir.
Right.
This is kafir.
Right.
Again, this is Gandhi's words I'm using.
Sure.
Which is funny to use Gandhi's words and need to
like
distance myself. Look, this is not me, this is Gandhi, all right? Don't judge me by these words.
I'm not racist, this is just what Gandhi says.
This is what Gandhi said, right? "We are in Natal by value of British power. Our very existence depends on it. It is therefore our duty to render help." Now, he loves the word kafir. He uses it a lot.
Yeah.
So the rebellion turns out to be a Zulu chief, Bambatha, who's refusing to pay a new tax. So the tax is an additional poll tax on top of the pre-existent hut tax. You've got to tax people's huts.
You've got to tax the huts.
Tax the huts.
Is that a hut in there?
And it disproportionately targets Zulus. So Gandhi, in his retrospective autobiography, changes tune and says, "No, actually, my heart was with the Zulus, and we had to nurse the wounded Zulus because the white soldiers used to dissuade us from attending to the wounds, but we would do it anyway because they were being abused."
J.K. Rowling saying Dumbledore's gay, sort of.
Totally.
Yeah.
Actually, in a book 30 years later, oh no, I was on their
he
team.
was gay the whole time.
No, but so in the end, about 4,000 Zulus are killed for resisting taxation. The British tragically lose 36 men.
I mean, yeah. But what's the greater crime?
Awful.
I mean, you cannot resist taxation.
No.
This is how does a state run without
Death and
taxation?
taxes, those are the two things.
Yeah.
Right. So let's get into Gandhi's chocolate box of racism. Despite his autobiographical revisionism to the Zulus, Gandhi has a pretty tough history of anti-black racism in South Africa. Now, when in Rome, etc. But this is he's a very controversial figure, we should say, in India today. He's been disowned, really.
Very much so.
Which we'll get into more in the next part.
Yeah.
But it's why he's, in our kind of stereotypical view of him as like this holy man, this ascetic monk.
When it's never stereotypical, it's rich and full-bodied, I'd say.
Well, our view of Gandhi.
we don't have any stereotypical views on this show. This is a...
Sorry, yeah. I mean us in the West.
Right.
Sorry. We're scholars. We're scholars and racists, but I mean for the
richly
average
drawn.
For the average listener, when they've stopped fucking their lightsaber, when they're thinking about Gandhi, a man who never fucked a lightsaber in his life, right? They think of Gandhi as a holy man, an ascetic man, a monk-like figure.
Sure, definitely.
Who could do no wrong. A Mother Teresa, if you will.
Yeah.
In South Africa, where he starts his whole activism, really, his basic opinion is, guys...
We're not black.
Indian. Yeah, that's his whole point, is we're Indian. We're not fucking them.
Yeah, Christ.
We're better than them. So he's using the hierarchy to try, like judo, he's using his opponent's weight of argument to try.
Is it not the genius of the British Empire, though? Is that you get to the point where you got them saying, well, we're not them. That's what everyone's saying.
And then the Brits are going, fucking don't say that. That's a bit racist. That's a bit racist. Gandhi, please.
Now get in there with them.
Now get over there with them.
Fucking racist.
No, you can't stand with the whites, but you can stand on your own. How about that? So this is what he writes in 1893. General belief seems to prevail in the colony that the Indians are a little better, if at all, than savages or the natives of Africa. Again, not my words. Even the children are taught to believe in that manner, with the result that the Indian is being dragged down to the position of a kafir. Again, that's the slur of black Africans. We could understand not being classed with whites, but to be placed on the same level as the natives seems too much to put up with. They are troublesome, very dirty, and live like animals. His words.
Live like animals.
Gandhi. That's your hero, is it?
That's Gandhi on black people. They live like animals.
That's your guy. Yeah? That's your hero?
Martin Luther King's hero.
Yeah. Well, genuinely. Martin, did you read everything? Did you read his 1890 stuff? His early stuff's a bit fruity for you, Martin. And now he's on the money.
I prefer the earlier stuff.
I prefer Gandhi's early stuff.
Gandhi, yeah. Before he went mainstream.
You know, I think the 1920s, when he goes back to India, that's like Kid A. I'm like, guys, get back to the bends.
Yeah, come on.
So he also demands that Indians be allowed to use the white entrance at post offices so that they're not classed with black Africans. Right. So he is, you know, if you're
more so than wanting Indians to be respected by whites, he's wanting Indians not to be treated as badly as blacks.
He wants the blacks to stay where they are.
Right.
And he wants to try and distance.
Yeah.
He's fighting for a third category that's better than the bottom. Yeah. He's fighting for an Indian middle class. Yeah. Right. In a racialized society.
Which happens in Uganda.
Yes,
Very
it does.
much so.
Yeah. So in 1904, during an epidemic, he demands the segregation. He demands segregation. This is your hero? Really? A pro-segregationist.
He's demanding it as well.
Demanding. I mean, you can't do that nowadays.
No, apparently.
Apparently, these days. You can suggest.
But you can't demand.
You can infer, but you cannot demand. That's crazy. He said that health officers in Johannesburg must withdraw kafirs. In 1905, he says Indian men have no war dances, nor does he drink kafir beer. What's that?
Kafir beer?
Is that yogurt beer? That sounds disgusting.
That does sound horrible.
A fucking IPA, is it? Is that all that nonsense brewdog shit? He demands again that black people and Indians be separated in hospitals during a plague. He referred to the Zulu rebellion as the Kafir rebellion. This is all stuff he says before he writes his own autobiography. He goes, oh, no, I love them, actually. An academic argues that Gandhi's blanking of Africans, I wouldn't say he blanks them, I'd say he goes in quite hard on them, is the black hole at the heart of his saintly mythology.
Sure.
In all his time in South Africa, Gandhi is described as not as one of apartheid's first opponents, but as one of its first proponents.
Wow.
Lovely
Look
stuff.
at that. That's brilliant.
I love that.
I think there's a statue of him in South Africa that's recently been torn down.
Really?
Yeah, I believe.
I mean, if South Africans are tearing your statue down, what the fuck did you do? you know. I mean, you could just be a fucking farmer, and the Bristolians will tear your statue down.
Just have leathery skin. You definitely were an unbelievable racist back in the day.
But like, you don't have to do anything for a Bristolian to tear your statue down, but for a South African, God. So he lived in the Transvaal.
The transgender. She's got a 9-inch long. She's
Transvaal. Well, she's common knowledge, isn't it? And so we get to the Asiatic Registration Act of 1906. So this is where the colony's population in Transvaal is 74% black, less than 1% Asian, and 23% white. And the Transvaal passed the act which requires all Asian residents of 8 years or older to put their names on a register as if they're sex offenders.
Go door to door and say, I'm Indian.
I'm Asian, sorry. I've just moved into your neighbourhood. I have to let you know that I'm an Indian. Give fingerprints, and they have to. They could be stopped at any point by a policeman and say, "Show me your ID."
Yeah.
Which tells me you're Indian. So I guess if a policeman goes, "I think, are you Indian?"
Yeah,
just
clearly.
confirm that.
Yeah.
Confirm that for me. The police would also have rights to go into your house and like turn it over and look for stuff.
Hang out in there sometimes if they want. Chill out.
I don't think it's chilling out. I think it's basically robbing you.
They can eat anything in your fridge.
Yeah, and I think this is very to kind of socially conservative Hindus. This is deeply problematic because their home is like sacred, and women shouldn't be touched. That's their thing.
Right.
So in 1906, Gandhi is part of an association that seeks to gain a British veto to the register. So anyone who's a British Indian should be exempt. Again, he's not saying all Indians. He's saying, well, I'm British. Let me. Yeah. I mean, he's a fucking, he's a snake on a ship, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's kicking a woman out of that boat on the Titanic. Yeah. Oh no,
also,
but he's
wearing the same thing.
Yeah, he is.
He dresses like he's trying to escape the Titanic by pretending to be a woman.
Yeah, look, I'm a big baby. Look, I'm a big baby. Get me on the boat. That's what he's doing. He's a rat.
What he actually is a nationalist. He's Rupert Lowe, basically, for Indians.
Okay, will you stop going on about Rupert Lowe? You're sending me all his reels. You're posting them all the time on your Instagram. Restore Britain.
Yeah.
This all kicks off because of this register. And he demands freedom for the Indian population, and they do succeed in stopping the law from being passed. Now, what also happens in 1906 is that Gandhi takes a vow of brahmacharya. Brahmacharya, it's hard to say.
Sounds like one of Gaddafi's books.
Brahmacharya. And it's about as useful as one of Gaddafi's books.
Why do you say that?
This is the vow of celibacy and semen retention.
I don't think you can cast aspersions on his semen retention because you haven't seen him without semen retention. I think it's easy to say, well, that didn't help. But you don't know what he was like if he wasn't semen retention.
Well, I think we do know what he was like. He was ignoring his dad because he was fucking a 15-year-old.
Exactly. So yeah, I think it was very effective.
But see, this first means that he renounces sex with his wife.
Did he announce him renouncing sex with his wife?
Come here, love. I've got something to tell you. No more.
No more.
None of it.
You're done.
You're
cut off.
Done of it. You know that thing you keep trying to make me do? I'm not doing it anymore.
Yeah. He couldn't wait to start having sex with his wife, though. It is amazing just how he clearly just despised this woman. Absolutely despised
But I think
her.
if anyone, it's part of the manosphere now, isn't it? Semen retention. If anyone undergoes this, takes a celibacy of semen retention, if you're their wife, you can't help but take that personally. Is it about me?
Yeah.
Is it something I'm doing?
I mean, we'll get to him testing his
that's
temptation. But
it's similar to the OJ series in that every part it gets more and more messed up.
I'm fucking chomping at the bit to get some of these bits.
Can you get close? Or
Can ya?
Sorry, can you edge yourself?
Can you just before?
Well, I'll defer to my my scholar on semen retention, Horatio Gould, who has read a lot.
Oh yeah, I've read a lot of literature. I imagine you're playing a dangerous game if you're doing that. And I imagine...
Is that not the ultimate test of semen retention?
I imagine the rules are the rules, so if you're not coming...
What about if you're pre-semen retention, pre-cum retention?
Well, I don't think you can control that.
You can't.
Well, I guess...
I can.
With enough meditation and holiness, and you probably can get to a state of nirvana where you can stop having wet dreams.
Yes, but Gandhi had wet dreams, as well, which is as well
and
as
he's livid at himself.
He hates it as well.
Are you saying that his cloak wasn't originally white? It was a brown cloak.
It was a brown cloak. Every night he'd wake up and he's like, "Fucking hell!" like
a garden hose.
Like garden hose, yeah. Turn that hose off. Yeah. Immediate hose pipe ban.
Yeah.
I think I could control pre-cum retention.
Do you?
I think if I communed...
You're an incredibly arrogant man.
Wow. I'm a holy man. I'm a holy, horny man. But wouldn't it be funny to make an argument that it turns out that
You're not God, Finn. You're a mere mortal. You should know that.
No, I'm a deity. Wouldn't it be funny to argue that all a man's strength comes from his pre-cum?
Right.
And that pre-cum's actually...
But no, I want to hear you explain why if you hadn't masturbated for 15 years, how you would also be able to control pre-cum. Do you just think you'd have the mental toughness?
It's all in there. It's test cricket.
Right.
I'm playing test cricket. Pre-cum's the openers.
Sure.
I've got good openers. Okay. Right? Some men there having sex.
He probably...
They got Rory Burns down there. It's just fucking first ball. Mitchell Stark. Pre-cum everywhere.
Do you know, I think Gandhi's strength is whenever he thought he was going to bust, he just thought of his awful wife he hates.
Yeah.
Like, that's just, he uses that.
No, if you marry a woman you hate, then I guess.
That's like, he's always got something there.
Can we have a look at the rabbit, please, Charlie? Can we see Gandhi's wife?
I think let the dog see the rabbit works. I think, can we have a look at the rabbit? Can we have a look at the rabbit?
We're not dogs, though, are we?
Let's get a young cat sturber.
Cat Sturber Gandhi. Not older than when he marries her, please, because they do marry at 13.
So they had 4 kids before 20. Yeah, she's always about, but he's fucking... You can just tell. Look at that photo. He's just fuck me. She's telling a story again.
She looks quite nice.
Just wasn't for him.
Not for him.
Well, it is suspicious that as soon as she turned like 19, he's like, I will never have sex with you again.
Yeah.
You're cut off.
That's crazy.
Literally, as soon as she stopped being a teenager, he was like, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
Get out of my sight.
I'm not having sex ever again. If you're 19 now, that's disgusting. I've gone off all women. So he thinks that one who conserves his vital fluid acquires unfailing power.
I mean, this is pre-semen retention. This is what all these manosphere guys are talking about.
It's really
the exact same
stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, but is Is he the innovator of this? Is it a long history of semen retention? I don't know.
What's he building on? Is he building on a Hindu thing? Is there a...
I'm sure there's something about... There's a lot about like sexual... I guess like Catholics, you're not meant to masturbate and stuff like that before marriage, right?
Yeah, but they're fucking slipping it in goats' fucking fannies and doing anal. You know, it's not exactly retention, is it? When has an Italian ever retained anything?
Yeah, it's true.
You know, semen retention conserves vitality and is essential for physical, mental, and spiritual health. I mean, I disagree hard on this. Mental health, retaining semen. Nah.
What do you think, Charlie? Do you find yourself sharper if you have resisted the urge for a while? Because I mean, I do. I'm sure, you know, I have a lot of friends who are.
So many friends.
Well, they're comedians who I'm deciding not to name.
Yeah, fine.
Who find they have been. I've got a friend who's on a diet of semen retention. He says it's changed his life.
A diet?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
A strict diet. He still has sex, but he says masturbating. He said he's masturbated every day of his life since he was 14, and now he's stopped. And he says it's changed his life. The energy he's got, he's got a new lust for life.
Maybe that's not watching porn.
No.
But it's not. Is the lack of porn actually the benefit?
Porn obviously is bad.
I think porn is the reason why it's
porn is
harder
obviously
now.
It's definitely not good for you. But the interesting question is, if you can withhold, does that give you an extra bit of bite in your day? That's what I something to think about.
No,
you don't think so?
No, I think it's just something that's looming over you. Like, I'm going to have to do that at some point, so I may as well do it right now.
Yeah. But you're someone who's never resisted the urge. You've masturbated in these offices before, so you've never resisted the urge.
Not in the office.
You've never resisted the urge for anything.
Yeah.
Eating, drinking, having a cigarette.
So you're like maybe the least semen retentive man ever.
No.
And I don't know how much...
I don't think that's fair.
Oh, sorry, Charlie.
I think that's
really
unfair.
upset you. I think we really hurt your feelings.
I mean, you wanted to poo, you just put in your hand, threw in the toilet. the urge to sit in the toilet like a human, rather than just sort of hurling it around.
If the edit's taking too long, just pop off to the toilet.
But that's how I get the edit done. It's like go and do that.
But you think if you would you be able to maybe do a experiment for us? Would you be able to take a week off? Would you be able to semen retent for a week?
I don't really want to be across that experiment. If I'm honest.
I'm happy to do that.
I want to see if there's any changes. He could come. He's in a suit. He's got a wife and kids.
What, next week when we record?
Yeah, I'm happy to try.
Father of 3. He's got driving a fucking Volvo. Right.
I'd like you to be an experiment to go in if you wouldn't.
Sure. Yeah.
I'd actually be fascinated.
I don't think there's any benefit other than not watching porn. I don't think unless you're wanking unless you're one of those guys that wanks I don't wank every day.
Okay.
You'd be surprised to hear. When I do it, I rarely do it.
Yeah.
You're a binge wanker.
I'm a binge wanker.
Yeah.
Wake up 4 days later, where the fuck am I?
Yeah.
Shit in your pants. Right.
So, following the Zulu Rebellion and the Asiatic Registration Act, Gandhi starts to articulate his key philosophies and its founding pillar, Satyagraha, a combination of the Sanskrit words satya and agara, so truth and force, the force of truth. This is his conceptualization of non-violent resistance. So he believes that if you confront evil with non-violent refusal, it's an act of moral truth, and you're always going to have the upper hand. I want to put a pin in this argument for when we get to the 40s.
Sure.
Very funny. Anyway, so the teaching is Jaina's teachings. Jaina. As we said last time, ahamsa, no, is the non-violence towards anyone. And brahmacharya is the commitment to spiritual growth through sexual abstinence and other self-discipline. So let's go through the 9 pillars of Satyagraha. So this is Gandhi's 9 pillars. Non-violence, truth, not stealing, non-possession, body labour or bread labour, which is the moral obligation to perform physical work to earn a daily meal, control of desires, fearlessness, equal respect for all religions, and economic strategy such as boycotts of imported goods.
Well, it feels like everything was pretty spiritual to that last one.
I feel like he needed 7.
Yeah,
if he needed 9.
That's right. He had a deadline, 9. And he was
trying to get to 10, and he was like, oh, fuck.
That
9,
really
that
took me out of the sort of more holiness of it.
Yeah,
talking about imported goods.
Boycotting imported goods. So this is where, he's meant to be in South Africa for a year, and he ends up being there for 20.
Fucking hell, this is the most racist place ever. I love it.
Fucking hell, I'll stay. I think. Thank you. Yeah. So he establishes the Tolstoy farm in 1910, which is where he begins to practice satyagraha and politically organise. And above all, it's a sort of safe space for Indians in South Africa, a safe space away from all the black Africans that Gandhi hates. So inmates at the farm, inmates is a big word, are vegetarians, ascetics, and they embrace egalitarian politics. So Gandhi's movement is supported by Sonia Schleslein, who Gandhi labels as having led the movement single-handed in his absence. Blah, blah, boring. Right. Now let's get to Gandhi and the miners. Wait.
Gandhi and the miners is coming later.
Not those miners. That's coming in part 4. Gandhi's most notable political action in South Africa is the 1913 miners' strike.
He does do a miners' strike.
He also does a miners' strike, but again, we'll get to that later. So this is the first time that his actual philosophy gets applied on an industrial scale.
Someone else's philosophy gets applied on an industrial scale, quite near to here, right? That's another link he has with Hitler. This is an age where philosophies can be done on an industrial scale for the first time.
Yes. To be alive at a time where your philosophies could be implemented on scale.
So this is Gandhi's Holocaust gone. You were saying, Finn Turner.
Sorry, I'm a Gandhi Holocaust denier.
Yeah.
The strike is triggered by 2 specific insulting laws. An annual £3 tax on former Indian labourers who chose to stay after their contracts had expired, which is about 6 months' salary. £3 is 6 months' salary. God, I had to fucking clean up there.
Yeah. I don't know what pints cost there.
God, I mean, I do think the
1p pint.
In many ways, when you're talking about my generation having lived through financial crash, Brexit, COVID, and all as you could become an adult, I did miss out on the fucking halcyon days of exchange rates. What do you mean? Well, I could just fucking go
somewhere else and then just
fucking buy the place.
Yeah.
You
can still do that a little bit, I guess.
Though?
But yeah.
Where am I hoovering up that's not a complete hole?
I guess is Vietnam quite cheap? Well, I guess it's got all touristy.
Do I have to go to fucking Burundi?
Yeah, probably.
To clean up? But then I was like, what is there to clean up?
A lot.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of work to do. I don't want it to be like a charity thing. I want fucking 10p pints or whatever. Anyway, so the Cape Supreme Court ruling of 1913 had invalidated all non-Christian marriages, which made Indian wives concubines and children illegitimate in the eyes of the law. So a miners' strike begins in Natal, in Newcastle. So it's about 100 years before about 80 years before the miners' strikes in Britain. And I guess Gandhi's like Arthur Scargill.
Yeah.
At this point.
Yeah.
Gandhi organises the Great March, where 2,000 people cross the border into the Transvaal, which is an illegal act of civil disobedience.
The rules.
And the goal is to if you get arrested en masse, then you will paralyse the colonial administration who have to deal with you. So he gets arrested 3 times during the march. He's released unexpectedly after the strike gains international attention. And the British government in India is horrified. And the UK government pressures the South African leader, Jan Smuts, friend of the pod, to find a resolution. So the strike is a total victory, which leads to the Indian Relief Act of 1914, which abolishes the tax, validates the marriages, and ends the system of indentured labour. And so it's a major achievement that Gandhi has proved that civil disobedience, i.e. being professionally annoying, being a wanker...
2,000 ASBOs.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
It's the first time, and this is, he's actually also, it should be said, he's quite inspired by what the suffragettes are doing. He's inspired, and he thinks the suffragettes are very good up until they start getting violent.
Well, it's interesting with Gandhi because in modern India, a lot of the turn away from Gandhi by the current Modi government is because they're a bit more manosphere. The world's getting more masculine.
Yeah, totally.
And Gandhi is sort of like, he looks kind of non-binary. He's quite like effeminate.
It's like a baby.
And it's like, as effective as he was, this is chick shit.
Yes, it is.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it is. It's suffragette shit.
Yeah, it's girl shit.
Yeah,
like,
I'm not eating.
Yeah.
Eat. Drink water.
I'm not eating until you...
I know you like horses, but you can't just go... fucking hell.
Until you agree with me, I won't eat.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's chick shit.
It is. And Modi's a bro.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
So it's just like we're not all pussies like Gandhi. Is
Yeah,
what
exactly.
Everyone's trying to say now.
No. So it proves that Satyagraha can successfully defeat rigid colonial government laws. And as we end this part and go into part 3, Gandhi will return to India and he will really start to make his name as the Gandhi, the Mahatma that we now know him for. And he will become Darth Vader.
Yeah. He turns to the dark side.
That's him trying to hold. That's him trying to hold in his.
That's
cum.
him edging.
Lightsaber.
But Gandhi's toes were like this all the time. Just
He sat down like this. Next time, we'll be dealing with Gandhi's return to India, where he becomes Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Though the next 2 episodes, where he starts writing letters to a friend of the pod.
the Gan job takes new levels.
Yeah, that was already on the Patreon, where for £3 a month, you too can join an army of people who fuck their lightsabers.
Yeah.
We are also doing Patreon specials on the history of Hinduism. We'll be reviewing the Kama Sutra, which I know our listeners will be fascinated to learn. But if not, we will see you on Monday as Mahatma returns to India, full of cum, brimming with cum.
No Fatma, Gandhi.
And what's going to happen? We'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.